Our music tonight is country and features Richard Farr and Country Feeling. And a bit later on, Andy Melvin will be previewing next week's Open Championship golf in the company of one of Britain's best-known professional golfers, that's Eric Brown. But first to music, and Richard Farr comes from Bells Hill. He's going to be touring up in the north of Scotland later on this month and later towards the end of the year down in England. If you can't catch him on tour, all the more reason to listen closely to his first number tonight, The Coward of the County.
Everyone considered him coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, the folks just called him Yellow. But something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. And I looked after Tommy, 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it won't make you weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone. Thomas' love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Captain Moss kept calling. And they took turns with Becky. There was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying. The torn dress and shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture. And tears fell on his daddy's face to heard his words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Captain Boss just laughed at him when he walked into the barroom. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around his head, hey, look, old Yellow's leaving. You could have heard a pin drop and Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling was bottled up inside him. He weren't holding nothing back, he let him have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Captain Boy was standing. He said this once for Becky as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, I promise you, Dad, not to do the things you done. I'll walk away from trouble if I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Daddy, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight to be a man. And everyone considered him coward of the county.
If you're a golf night, not only has to fit in a tour of northern Scotland and England soon, but sometime in September he's going to find time to record his first LP. That's going to include some of his own compositions too. Very talented gentleman. Please welcome him now with his second number tonight, The Kentucky Waltz.
We were waltzing last night in Kentucky beneath the beautiful harvest moon. And I was a boy that was lucky, but it all ended so soon. As I sit here alone in the moonlight, I see your smiling face, and I long once more for your embrace and the beautiful Kentucky walk. If someone like you, a pal so good and true, I'd like to leave it all behind and go and find a place that's known to God alone. Just a spark to call my own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease, somewhere beneath the starry sky. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere out in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. Let the rest of the world go by. "6'6", stood on the ground, weighed 235 pounds, but the sun-eyed giant of a man brought down to his knees by love. He was the kind of man that will gamble and luck, look you in the eye and never back up, but I saw him crying like a little whip-up cause of love. You can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, it can lift you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time has ever been found, stronger than love. Most men are like me that struggle and doubt, trouble their minds day in and day out. Too busy about living to worry about a little word called love. Then I see a mother's tenderness when she holds her young close to her breast, and I thank God that we're being blessed by a word called love. You can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, it can lift you down, take your world and turn it all around. Ever since time has ever been found, it's stronger than love.
And now we invite you to Hear Here with Richard Farr and Country Feeling.
Silver coins that jingle jangle, fancy shoes that dance inside, no secret of her dark eyes, they the same, a gypsy bride. Yellow clover and tangled blossom in the May, oh silky green, where she held me to her bosom, just a boy of 17. I recall the gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, yellowish skin against the moonlight, and the taste of life's sweet wine. fragrant meadows, stir the darkness in my mind. Oh, gentle woman, you sleep beside me, and little know what haunts my mind. Gypsy lady, I hear your laughter, and the dance in my head, while my tender wife and babies slowly so lay in the bed. I recall the gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, time of his skin against the moonlight, and the taste of ice sweet wine. I recall the gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, time of his skin against the moonlight, and the taste of ice sweet wine. In a bar in Toledo, across from a vehicle, and the bar stool, she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over, sat down, asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, here ever after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, I closely watched him, thought how he looks out of place. I turned to the woman, I sat there beside me, he had a strange look on his face. The big hands were callous, they looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead, but he started shaking, his big heart was breaking, and he turned to the woman and said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children in the crop field of feed. I've had some mad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. After he left, a harder, more whiskey, thought how she made him look small. From the light soul of Barbara to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought that I'd lost my mind. I couldn't hold her for the words that I told her. It back to me time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children in the crop of the face. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time the hurting won't heal. You picked the fine time to leave me, Lucille. It's a fella and a dealer and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. Left the city in a pickup truck, gonna make some dreams come true. Yeah, they rolled out west with the wild sunsets and the coyote vision to both. Fella and a dealer and a dog named Jake and a cat named Kalamazoo. Well, if a cat could talk, what tale he'd tell about Billy and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool and he never said a mumbled in word. Out the shore way to the small cafe where they play a little cowboy tune. And the giggling speaker was a friend of mine by the name of Rendezvous. Yeah, Randy played her a sweet love song until I got the fire to ride. Dealer had a knife and the dog had a gun and the cat had a shot to ride. Well, I kept the shop, what tale he tell about Della and the dealer, but the dog as well. But the cat was cool, and he never said a mumbling word. Yeah, the dealer was a killer, he was evil and mean, and he was jealous of the private right. And he started a stroke through the century note, and he swore the boom would die. Yeah, the things were said when the lights went out, it was that Vittese on sound. Shadows ran for the back door, and one stay on the ground. Well, if a cat could talk, what tale he'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, and he never said a mumbled in word. Oh, shadows ran for the bar that night, and the dog and the cat ran too. And the tires got hot on the pickup truck, down the road it flew. It's Della and a lover, and a dog named Jake, and a cat named Calvin Sue. Laughed too soon on a pickup truck, gonna make some dreams come true. Well, if a cat could talk, what tale he'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, and he never said a mumbling word. Well, if a cat could talk, what tale he'd tell about Della and the dealer and the dog as well. But the cat was cool, and never said a mumbling word. If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, and it don't look so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. In a dim-lit corner at a place outside of town, tonight we'll try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over, we'll meet tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so I pretend. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet.
bought an old car.